And joining me from Nicosia in Cyprus is my colleague Shubhendu Ghosh. Shubhendu, talk to us a bit more, if you will, about the major outcomes from the talks between the two leaders.
Hello, Ramesh. Yes, hugely significant. A great number of outcomes that have really come up with the statements of the two leaders, Prime Minister of India and President of Cyprus. Let's first begin with the manner in which the two countries look at one another as very, very close partners who think alike with common values of democracy, of respect for international laws. That forms the foundation of the relationship. That was an idea, a point that was reiterated by both the President of Cyprus and Prime Minister of India. When the President of Cyprus, he spoke first while delivering the statements, he also referred to acknowledging, appreciating and expressing regard for India's continuous support for Cyprus's own challenges that it has struggled with for the past 5 decades or so. The Cyprus question, the issue of territorial integrity and sovereignty, it has said that it appreciates that India has always stood with strength with Cyprus on this issue, hoping that with as per international laws, the issue could be resolved. It also really called out Turkey for its illegal occupation of Cyprus and commended India for its steadfast support. At the same time, and he said that I publicly condemn once again the dastardly terror attack that took place in Pahalgam. And Cyprus stands with India as far as fighting the scourge of terrorism is concerned in all its forms and manifestations. So fundamentally, we see that Cyprus and India stand with one another in principle. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi also acknowledged and appreciated Cyprus's stand over the issue of terrorism, the support that came in. One of the first countries to, in fact, call out the menace of terrorism when the attack took place in Pahalgam. Moving beyond that, we see a great opportunity to expand the trade and investment ecosystem for both Cyprus and India. We see a certain roadmap that is being planned by the leaders, the details of which we are hoping to receive shortly. The trade and investment looks at the manner in which both India, Cyprus, and the larger European Union region could, in fact, work together for common prosperity, for the values of democracy that they share. Cyprus as a gateway to the European Union, as the upcoming president of the Council of European Union, holds great promise. And the president of Cyprus said very clearly that he had assured Prime Minister Modi that Cyprus would prioritize India's engagement with European Union in economic terms and other strategic aspects. So we see a very close historical friendship now really flowering into a partnership that has tremendous potential, not just at the bilateral level, but the manner in which they could be they could play a defining role for the region of both Europe and Asia as a whole.
Shubhendu, you spoke about the substantive deliverables from that visit, but this visit was also high on symbolism. Now, yesterday we saw the President of Cyprus himself receiving the Prime Minister at the airport in Larnaca. And just a short while ago, we saw the Cyprus government presenting its highest honor on Prime Minister Modi.
Absolutely. Symbolism really signifies the kind of close ties that India and Cyprus share. The bonhomie that the leaders share. It's a unique honor when the president of a country comes to the airport. It's a most special gesture by a president of Cyprus to come to the airport in person and receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And then today, the highest civilian honor of Cyprus accorded on Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks volumes about the close ties between India and Cyprus, but also a celebration of the direct relationship between the two leaders, Prime Minister and President. And in that sense, it really augurs well for the kind of very ambitious partnership that these leaders are now charting. There is great degree of comfort, confidence, and faith in one another's capability. They had reiterated that at a very fundamental level, India and Cyprus are similar thinking countries. Their values, their common historical experiences, colonial experiences have really shaped their worldview in the manner that there is a great degree of convergence. But these gestures, President receiving Prime Minister at the airport, the highest civilian honor, all of this really strengthening that already closer bond that the two countries and we see the two leaders share.
Right, we'll leave it there. Shubhendu, thank you. Shubhendu Ghosh reporting there from Nicosia in Cyprus.